Man, I can tell you the exact location I first laid eyes on Pam. That is still the woman, the girl that I see right now.
The thing that surprised me most was the fact that he was a Bible major, because I didn't want to marry a Bible major.
Well, we had that discussion about, I don't know, 150 times over 3 years, but
Yeah, because we dated 3 years before we got really serious.
yeah, and we broke up so many times that we don't even have pictures together. I never went to one of her banquets.
Oh, you did?
Well, she went to one of mine, but I never went with her to the social club thing. It's not a sore point, you know. Not that I remember this at all.
Yeah.
I bet you would have really freaked out if I'd have said, "Would you marry a college president?"
I'd probably said no. No.
She'd have taken the preacher thing easily after that one. One of the things that attracted me about her was that we could talk about practically anything. We could talk intellectual stuff, we could talk spiritual, we could have fun together. And she became my best friend, and she still is.
By the time we got to where he asked me if I would marry him, I knew so much about him. I knew his family. I didn't decide I was going to marry him and then do all these things. We had all that background.
Oh, remember, I fed you a lot too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He was the best date.
Yeah,
he would always
I would
feed
spend
me.
money feeding her, and I think that's really what.
Sometimes it was just a Coke and fries, but
That's what won her
That's
over.
okay.
I'm pretty sure about that.
now this is awful and I'm not proud of it. But he was so much of a friend to me that I would even ask him about other boys who asked me.
Yeah, and that was pretty bad. I mean,
didn't realize that
I'm
it
sitting
was, that
there
he was that
dying.
serious.
I'm sitting there dying, buying her a hamburger, and listening to her talk about her dates. I mean,
But he would tell me the truth.
that was a really interesting phase of our courtship. My most special spot is when I first saw Pam ever, and that would be in the old barracks where it's gone now. And now we're getting ready to put this new mall thing there with the new science facilities
Maybe we
and all
could name
that.
a bench for us.
Yeah, if we can, maybe we'll pay for a bench, but well, as long as it's not too expensive.
I've got that on camera, by the way.
But there's no doubt in my mind that ACU is a very special spot, and it's sacred to me simply because it brought us together, and you look at all the great things that have happened ever since, and I say, God bless ACU.